Farewells that are almost too personal, almost too intimate, are occasionally witnessed by the world. All too serious. Also, millions of people felt it when Jenna Bush Hager left the limelight. The crushing burden of loss, the intensity of real emotion, and the undeniable imprint of a life lived for connection. This emotional departure begs the question: why? What went on behind the scenes that the audience never witnessed? Today, we reveal the true motive behind Jenna's departure. A tale of bravery, love, and the strength to embrace change no matter the pain it causes. Hold on for impact. The scene cuts to Jenna sobbing on air, drawing the audience in emotionally. Here we see Jenna on set, her expression thoughtful as her coworkers offer her consoling smiles. It was just another typical morning on set at first. A hint of sadness lingered in Jenna's voice, which is often brimming with enthusiasm and friendliness. With an air of calm that concealed her inner anguish, she then made her parting announcement. Their jaws dropped. Everyone on the team froze, but nobody grasped the gravity of the situation. Jenna had been going through a lot behind the scenes, with personal struggles, family obligations, and a need to rediscover the things that TV cameras couldn't pick up. There was a noticeable echo of her remarks outside the recording room. Take a deep breath and focus on what's important. Viewers could feel the frailty, the inner fight, beneath that courageous grin as she spoke. As the camera pans to her loved ones and special memories, it hints at the underlying motivation for her choice. Scenes from Jenna's hectic schedule as she attends public appearances, family gatherings, and interviews. Subdued string orchestra playing in the background. The life of Jenna Bush Hager has been precariously balanced from the beginning. Her days were filled with obligations that few could understand, being the daughter of a former president, a renowned television host, and a committed mother. Innumerable sacrifices lay behind the polished interviews and cheerful faces. Things include getting up early, staying up late, and being under constant public observation. No matter what happened, Jenna never lost sight of her family's importance. This farewell was about more than just leaving the spotlight. Getting back to the individuals who really mattered meant giving them your undivided attention. However, reserving my position meant abandoning a lasting impression, a bond with viewers that has blossomed into something really intimate. As a gentle cut to footage of Jenna reading fan letters, we see the influence she had on the general population, generating excitement for the subsequent reveal. A close-up of Jenna's thoughtful looks as she takes a few deep breaths backstage. Jenna bore the unspoken burden of expectation behind each and every broadcast. There was an honor and a duty in every laugh, tale, and sincere conversation. More and more, the emotional toll became apparent. The subtle shifts that her friends and coworkers noted included more reflective times, longer pauses before laughing, and an unmasked sadness in her eyes. Slowly but surely, Jenna came to terms with the fact that she needed space to tend to her closest connections and herself while simultaneously giving her all to everyone else. It wasn't an easy decision for her to make to say goodbye. It was the end result of many worried nights, emotional discussions with loved ones, and the realization that love sometimes necessitates embracing what really matters while stepping away from the limelight. The camera focuses on Jenna as she cradles her child's hand. Many viewers are curious about how her farewell would influence her upcoming chapter. Sweet home movies, Jenna giggling with her kids, family dinners, and peaceful times spent together. Jenna emphasized her steadfast commitment to family in her heartfelt farewell. She loved her husband and children with all her heart, and that love informed every professional choice she made. Reclaiming quiet time, reading bedtime stories, going on weekend adventures, and just being present in ways the public seldom sees was the result of stepping away from the program. Not an end, but a realignment of priorities, with love and family taking center stage, marked Jenna's farewell. Still, I had mixed feelings about this decision. It meant bidding farewell to the community she held dear, the audience, with whom she had shared joy, sorrow, and wisdom for so many years. Montage of admirers carrying placards, letters, and tweets expressing their support and pain, building suspense for the next dramatic disclosure. Transition fades into place. Jenna Bush Hager's impact is still palpable, even as she says goodbye. Her legacy is one of bravery, honesty, and generosity. Something to keep in mind is that one can follow their dreams while still being loyal to their principles, and that choosing love over recognition isn't always a bad idea. A global lesson can be learned from her emotional farewell. What matters most in life are not the public personas we adopt, but rather the intimate times we In a moment that left viewers teary-eyed and hearts heavy, Jenna Bush Hager, beloved co-host of Today with Hoda and Jenna, bid a tearful goodbye during a recent broadcast. For years, Jenna has been an integral part of the Today family, sharing stories, laughter, and heartwarming moments with millions of viewers. Her departure, which came as a surprise to many, has sparked a flood of emotions among her fans and colleagues alike. But what led to this emotional farewell? Jenna herself revealed the heartfelt reason behind her decision, leaving everyone with a deeper understanding of the woman behind the camera. Jenna Bush Hager's journey on Today has been nothing short of remarkable. The daughter of former President George W. Bush and former First Lady Laura Bush, Jenna grew up in the spotlight. However, it wasn't until she stepped into the world of television that she truly became a household name. Her charm, wit, and warmth quickly won the hearts of viewers, and she became a beloved figure in the world of morning television. For over a decade, Jenna and her co-host, Hoda Kotb, created a unique dynamic that made Today with Hoda and Jenna a fan favorite. Together, they tackled everything from lighthearted banter to serious, heartfelt discussions. Jenna's candidness and authenticity shone through, making her not only relatable but deeply loved by fans who felt like they knew her personally. So, when Jenna made the emotional announcement of her departure, it felt as though a piece of the Today Show family was leaving. In a teary-eyed moment, Jenna explained to viewers that the decision to step away was one of the hardest she'd ever made. "This is not goodbye forever," she said, wiping away tears. "But it's time for me to step away and focus on what matters most." The decision, she explained, was not one she took lightly, but rather, it was one that came from a place of deep reflection and personal growth. Jenna revealed that the reason behind her farewell was rooted in her desire to prioritize her family and personal life. She had been balancing her demanding television career with her role as a mother of 3 young children. As a working mom, Jenna had always juggled the challenges of being present for her family while maintaining her career. However, in recent months, she realized that her heart and mind were yearning for more time at home. "I want to be there for my kids more," she said emotionally. "I want to be present in their lives, especially as they grow up so quickly." The decision to step away from Today was not an easy one, but Jenna made it clear that it was a necessary step for her. She explained that while television had been an incredible part of her life, nothing could compare to the precious moments spent with her family. Jenna emphasized the importance of finding balance and making choices that align with one's values and priorities. "Family is everything," she shared. "It's time for me to focus on being the best mother and wife I can be." While Jenna's farewell was filled with sadness, it was also filled with gratitude. She expressed how thankful she was for the opportunity to be a part of Today for so many years. She reflected on the special bond she had developed with Hoda, the Today staff, and, of course, the loyal viewers who had supported her throughout the years. "Thank you for letting me into your homes every morning," she said, choking up. "You've been with me through the highs and lows, and I'll always cherish the moments we've shared." Her co-host, Hoda Kotb, was visibly emotional during the farewell, offering Jenna words of support and love. "Jenna, you've been my partner in this for so long," Hoda said, fighting back tears. "We've laughed, we've cried, and we've grown together. I will miss you more than words can say." The bond between the two women was evident, and viewers couldn't help but feel the genuine love and respect they had for one another. As the show went on, fans flooded social media with messages of love and support for Jenna. Many expressed how much they would miss her presence on Today and how her authenticity and warmth had made their mornings brighter. "You've been a constant source of joy and positivity in our lives," one fan wrote. "We understand your decision, but we'll miss seeing you on TV every morning." While Jenna's departure marks the end of an era for Today, it also marks the beginning of a new chapter in her life, one where she can focus on her family, her personal growth, and the things that truly matter to her. And although she may no longer be in front of the camera, her impact on the show and her fans will undoubtedly live on. Jenna's tearful goodbye is a reminder that even those who seem to have it all can face moments of self-reflection and change. It takes courage to step away from something that has been a significant part of your life and to prioritize the things that bring you the most joy. For Jenna Bush Hager, that means focusing on family, embracing new opportunities, and cherishing the time spent with her loved ones. As viewers, we can only send our best wishes to Jenna as she embarks on this new journey. While we will miss her presence on Today, we know that this decision will lead her to even greater happiness and fulfillment. And as Jenna herself said, "This is not goodbye forever. It's just a new beginning.